We have Nyemiah Supreme.
What's up?
First, you like the first female like unsigned artist that's been on the couch. You know what I mean? So welcome to Superstar Radio.
Thank you.
So what's going on with you?
Nothing. Grinding. Trying to make my way in music business.
You seem like you know, nothing, grinding.
How long have you been? I mean, I'm a rapper, a model, I'm a dancer, so I would say I'm an entertainer. So I just do a lot. I always try to do a video or a song, always in the studio.
So what's going on? So what made you start rhyming?
I always liked rap music. I was in an atmosphere. I was working for Jewels as an assistant, and so they would always be recording, and I'm like, I could do that. So I started, writing my own music and getting in the studio, and I got comfortable enough to where I sound good now. Oh,
so you just was just with Jewels, and you just said, I'm just gonna start rhyming? Yeah,
I've always been inspired by actually him and other artists who I like. So I'm like, let me see if I could write something as good as he writes it. So. All
right, cool. So what would you say your style is?
I would say I'm diverse, because I mean I could be hardcore or I could be playful, cocky, whichever.
Yeah, or laid back.
Yeah, or laid back.
Where you from?
I'm from South Jamaica, Queens.
All right, Queens.
Okay, so you got the culture behind you right now.
South side.
So Yanni wanted to ask you something, because she's into rappers, and we argue all the time.
I wanted to know, who's your favorite female rapper?
My favorite female rapper.
And you got to say now.
Huh?
You don't have to say now like what's that's going on now.
Of all time favorite female rapper, I actually would say Salt and Pepper. Those two are my favorite. I grew up from right. I grew up listening to them. I remember I had like a little tape cassette thing, and I used to play Shoop and all their songs.
And you got the hair going too. You still have a little bit of that vibe.
Thank you.
Okay, that's what's up. So, what female rapper now? Now you said Salt and Pepper. What female rapper now? Like you digging, not saying your favorite, but you listen to her music a lot.
I like Nicki. I think she's like funny, entertaining. So I like to be entertained if I'm gonna watch a show. So I would say she's good.
Okay.
Being a female in the game, and there's not a lot of females for you to look up to. Mm-hmm. So an example is the issue between Nicki and Lil' Kim. How do you feel about that? About Nicki just trying, I feel she's an artist, she's trying to come up and she has to take a lot of shade. What do you think about that?
I see it also. I see she just trying to make, I guess through starting from where she started from, she's just trying to make her own lane now. So I mean, I can't see why anyone would hate on that. But I don't know what's behind that whole situation. But I like to see somebody making their own lane, starting something new. No one's ever done that before, what she's doing.
I wanted to know, coming from the likes of Jewels and Jim Jones, and these are like strong male figures, how did you stand out and find your own voice?
I mean, beforehand, I just was a hard worker, so I just showed up to do what I was supposed to do, and then kind of tried to branch out here and there. But I guess I was always in the right place at the right time. So people will always ask like, "Oh, what are you up to?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm doing music now." So they're like, "Oh, come through, let's see what you got."
I would've made it good. Damn, why you just can't beat my man? Insane. I ain't trying to play the side chick, but if you only knew how I would ride it. Anything that you need, I provide it. Me and you, half and half, let's divide it. I ain't your average girl looking for a come up. I already came up. Come and step your game up. Yeah, let me take you out your element. Introduce you to a world that is relevant. I had a dream about a kiss. It was you, and I wish.
Wow. Wow, you started getting your swagger on, you still on your laid back, you bopping, Wow, I like that record right there. I gotta play that in the mix.
Sounds dope. So where can we get your music and find your...
Lately you can actually, go on YouTube and type in Nyemiah Supreme, and my channel will come up, and it has a whole bunch of stuff, practicing, or all my songs. I actually put out like a little demo mixtape called Limited Edition, so it has all the tracks from that on there. You can check it out. See if you like it.
Do you Facebook and Twitter and all that
Facebook
stuff?
I have a page. It's called Supreme, so you can just type that in, it'll come up.
And you spell it a little differently. I think you should spell it for our viewers.
Supreme, Supreme.
Where did that name come from?
I like the actual definition of it. It means highest in authority, like number one, no one higher. So I just put that with my name. My first name is Nyemiah, and Supreme.
Oh wow, and Queens.
Yes,
Supreme team,
I mean, there's no link with that, but
nah, you can be proud to say,
yeah, definitely from
cool.
Queens.
It's cool. Also, now let me ask you something. right, you was Jewel's stylist. Assistant, my bad. Assistant. So you was handling everything, watching accounts, watching checks and all that. So then you did, Everybody Jones with Jim. Then, Yayo calls me, yo, I got a record with Naeem Supreme, So you have all three. So you're is all three of these guys trying to sign you, or?
No one has ever said anything to me about paperwork. So I don't.
Slay is here. Slay knows music. So
I think they just give me like an opportunity, just to shine. I'll take an opportunity and try to make something big with it. So I'm grateful that they even looked at me like, oh, let me put her here, or let me get her on the track. So I'm just grateful.
So is this Money record with Yayo, or this is a record by yourself?
It's me, and he just did some like ad libs just to make the record stand out for me.
Okay. So, but you're on a new mixtape. I know.
Yeah,
the El Chapo.
Yeah, I did a Queens anthem track. He actually reached out. He asked somebody like, "Oh, who's the hot people in Queens?" And somebody recommended me. So, I was lucky enough to be able to get on that. So.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up.